Thank you. If I'm shaking, it's not because I'm nervous, it's because I'm Irish, and right now I'm sober. Thanks, that's pretty much it for me, guys. Thanks, I do this every week. I was raised Irish Catholic, and I'm not practicing Irish anymore. And as a kid, whenever we used to leave unfinished drinks lying around the house, our father would say, "Come on, kids, drink up. There are sober children in Africa." I was a victim of racial profiling not too long ago. I walked into a bar, and just because I'm Irish, the bartender's like, "Hey, buddy, can I get you something to drink?" I was like, "Yeah, how about a glass with a little less racism in it, you know?" And some bourbon. I'm not an alcoholic, but I do drink socially. And I've been social now for about the last 14 years, 3 months, and 2 days. So just taking that one day at a time, guys. Just taking that one day at a time. I don't know if you've ever been to an Irish restaurant, but they don't give you a menu. They just ask you how you want your potato. We like potatoes so much that in the 1800s, when we ran out, people died. You know, never mind that we were on an island and that seafood was always an option. Now we're sticking with the potatoes. I grew up here in Southern California, and growing up I always wanted to learn Spanish. Now I'd be happy just recognizing Spanish, you know, with all the nationalities and ethnicities we have. I've probably said Buenos Dias to every Armenian living in LA. I was in a grocery store and I saw a bag. It said tortilla chips, Mexican style. I was like, thank God, you know, because there's one thing I don't stand for. It's Canadian style tortilla chips. I don't like them. Never lie about your age at a high school reunion. I played high school football here in the United States of America, and although you're not necessarily treated like a god, you definitely see yourself as one. And in our locker room, we had banners and signs and slogans everywhere. And one of them, a commonly known one, read, "Pain is temporary, pride is forever." And now, looking back, I can't help but think, yeah, what a good point, you know? Pain is temporary. Unless, of course, it comes in the form of an anterior cruciate ligament tear, you know, that you suffer in your left knee after going over the middle on 3rd and long, catching a pass, helping seal the playoff victory for your team and send them into the semifinals for the California State Championship, a game you yourself wouldn't be able to play in or play in any other football game ever again for the rest of your life. Pain isn't so temporary when that happens, tends to stick around a little while. Nobody's kneeling before you when you're wrapped in a leg brace with a bloody staple-infested bandage around your knee that requires you to cut off a pant leg of your overpriced rented tuxedo so that your parental arranged prom date has pictures to show her new boyfriend next year at UCLA. Meanwhile, you're attending the local junior college, throbbing in pain every time the temperature drops below 59 degrees. That's the kind of pride we're talking about, thanks, but I'll pass. I'll be down the hall in drama, where the only pain will be watching all those wannabe actors battle it out over the role of Rum Tum Tugger in the school's misadaptation of the hit Broadway musical Cats. So, pain sticks around a little while, you guys. Sticks around a little while. I don't know if anybody drinks Red Bull vodka around here, but if you hold a Red Bull vodka up to your ear, you can hear yourself apologizing the next day. That's how strong of a drink Red Bull vodka is. I was dating a girl, and things were going pretty good, and she said, "Hey, you know, I want us to be as close as you are with your guy friends." And I thought, wow, that's a great idea. So I went out of town, and I slept with this total stranger. And I wanted to call my new buddy back home that's a girl and tell her about it. And she totally freaks out, you guys. So mixed signals, huh, girls? Sometimes. Before the relationship even started, she was over at the house and, you know, we hadn't consummated or nothing like that. And then she slept over and we were cuddling and she said, "I feel really safe in your arms." And then we consummated. And I thought, wow, this safety thing is a great angle, you know? So I go over to her house the next night with a shotgun and a hunting knife, and she wouldn't let me in, you guys. So mixed signals. She She went to Italy not too long after that, and I was like, can I come? And she's like, silly rabbit, there's good-looking guys in Italy. You know? Taking you to Italy would be like taking a bologna sandwich to a buffet. And I don't know about you guys, but I love bologna. So girls, you say the sweetest things sometimes. It's so great. My compliments to those of you with the Free Tibet bumper stickers. I really think they're making a difference, you guys. Keep that up. Chinese diplomats here in the States calling Beijing on a daily basis, just going, look, boss, these commuters on the 405 and the 101, they don't like our foreign policy. And it looks like they mean business. I mean, it's a teal Honda Civic in front of me. So if we could just, pull out of Tibet, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. You know, maybe clear up some bumper space for a legalize the weed sticker, or a Jesus fish, or if it's a black Toyota Tacoma, a nice Raider Nation logo. Right there. Whenever we see someone that's scary, we always say, boy, you wouldn't want to meet that guy in a dark alley. But really, who would you want to meet in a dark alley, you know? Even if it's a little kid, you're like, man, what's that kid doing back here in that dark alley? It's creeping me out, man. Creeping me out. I bought some new shoes. Not wearing them tonight, but they're at home if anybody wants to come over later and check it out. It'd be good. I went to the Museum of Tolerance today. Can't stand that place, you guys. Frosted Flakes are good, you guys. They're not great. Thank you. That concludes my breakfast material. Thank you very much. I live here in Los Angeles. 500,000 actresses in this town. I can't get one to act like she likes me. Nobody will commit to that role, and we've auditioned thousands of girls. Must be the writing. Would it kill the people of Los Angeles to smile once in a while? The answer to that is yes, it would. Just this morning, I was opening a door for a young woman. I smiled at her. She attempted to smile back at me. She dropped dead right there, you guys. Dropped dead right there. In LA, do we really need a weather person and a traffic reporter? You know, can't we combine the two jobs into one? It's nice out. The freeways are crowded. Back to you, Hal, with celebrity gossip. I went to my first drug deal not too long ago, and I tried to pay with a gift certificate. And they don't take them, you guys. Must have expired. I got my headshots back this week, and looks like I'm going to be a writer.
I haven't tucked my shirt in since 2011. It's the sundress that men have been wrongly denied throughout history. My name is Patrick. I want to go by just Patrick now. I want to be like Madonna, you know, Shakira, Pinocchio. Just gonna drop it. So I'm 3/4 Irish and a quarter alcoholic. I have been to Ireland 3 times. Their main export is alcoholism. You know, I was just there in April, and all you do is drink. You know, go to a pub, sit down and drink. Go kiss a castle, go to a pub, sit down and drink. And then you get in your car, and they have a roundabout every 100 yards, you know, so you don't plow your rental car into anything. And you go round and round until you vomit. Then you go back to the pub and sit down and drink. That's my experience. But you got to be careful about drinking and driving. I'm very careful. The beers are very strong now, and I'm always worried I'm gonna get pulled over by one of those sobriety checkpoints, and it'll be a .078, and they round up to .08, and I'm in prison. So if I have 2 beers, I just sleep in my car. But texting and driving's even worse, I'd have to say. I mean, I kind of long for those days people just pick their nose at the stoplight. What are these people doing? I can't get through a light. They're messing around with their phones. When I grew up, we had like Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, I didn't sit at a stoplight and just turn knobs for a couple of minutes. That was high tech back when I was growing up. That was the best that humans could do. It was the precursor to the iPad, even though it had sand and pebbles in it. The Etch-a-Sketch would give you about 1 hour of enjoyment, of joy. And then it's like after about 9,000 staircases and some attempt at a signature that looks like Charles Manson's signature, it's like, I'm sick of this. I don't know, maybe this will work as a Frisbee. But you gotta be careful driving. Getting back to that drinking and driving, there's some places I wouldn't even live for fear of the sobriety checkpoint list. How about living in like Rancho Cucamonga? I mean, I can't even hardly say it's sober. Could you imagine getting pulled over there and you had like a couple of beers? Do you know when we pulled you over? No, I don't. I don't know why. What are you doing? Just driving? I'm a motorist. Motoring. Where do you live? Oh, here.
Very, very happy to be here. I'm happy to be anywhere but my apartment these days because I have a roommate. Yeah, her name is Kathy. She's petite. Petite is the French word for whore. She's one of those girls who's so tiny. She came into my room the other day and she was like, "Can I borrow this tube top?" I was like, "That's my scrunchie." But thanks for making me feel like a behemoth. She's also one of those people who wants to split everything all the time. Everybody has friends who do this, right? Oh my God, split this burger with me, split this donut with me, split these fries with me, split this meat, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me. It's an M&M, eat it. Choke on it. Yeah. She used to be a cheerleader. Do we have ex-cheerleaders here? Usually tell any room in America you say the word cheerleader. Yeah, and a girl just jumps up. Jennifer! Ready? Okay. I love cheerleaders. There's like a spectrum of cheerleaders in the world. They're the cheerleaders at one end of the spectrum who are like, yeah, rah, go team go, win the game, touch my boobs. What color are we? Okay, just touch my boobs. Spirit fingers. Then there's like the psychotic ESPN chicks. Have you seen these women on TV competing who are like, we will win or we will die? Like, if you met them in a back alley, they would cartwheel your ass to death. I was watching the national cheerleading competition. There's this team that wins every year, the Kentucky Wildcats, right? There's this other team coming up through the ranks, looks like they're actually gonna win, till during the big routine, this one chick goes flipping in the air, and on her way back down, she knocks into this dude's elbow and knocks her 2 front teeth clear out of her head and keeps cheering. Yeah, by the end, she looks like she's doing the monster mash. There's blood. She's like, go team, go. And the sportscasters who are so bummed they got stuck with the cheerleaders because they wanted football, basketball, are so psyched that something has actually gone wrong. They replay the teeth leaving her head in slow motion. They take out that pen, you know that football, like X's and O's, downward pat? They're circling her teeth in the air, drawing arrows. Here's the split apart in the air, Bill. Fascinating, Jim. Let's see it again. Then they interviewed this girl's teammates afterwards, and are they supportive? They're like, yeah, we totally would have won if Becky hadn't gotten her front teeth knocked out during the double super flip. She's a total spaz. Meanwhile, Becky's off to the side holding a bloody towel to her mouth like, I'm sorry. I did the best I could. I need a dentist. Someone touch my boobs. I always wanted to look like a cheerleader. I wanted to be tan and blonde and skinny. The tan thing is not going to happen because I'm Irish, which means I'm translucent. My parents really want me to marry an Irish guy, but I could never marry someone as pale as I am. Can you imagine we'd have these tiny white babies that would run outside like, look, Mommy, the sun. Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to start over. Make some more tiny glow sticks. And I'm feeling really weight conscious, very, very weight conscious lately, because I started seeing this guy, and I've known him for a long time, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be so great, because we've been friends for so long. Then he gave me what he thought was a compliment. He said, even though you used to be wafer thin, and you're not anymore, I'm still just as attracted to you. Yeah, he's a real smooth talker. So naturally, I'm upset about this. I call my best friend Catherine, and she goes, you know what? That is such crap. Because first of all, you have never been wafer thin. So now I'm like obsessively reading the backs of the packages of everything in the grocery store. Do you realize they have serving sizes on the backs of cookie packages? Yeah, like Chips Ahoy cookies, the serving size, 2 cookies. Yeah, right. Come on, like anyone in this room has ever been like, oh, whoa, that's my 2. And it's on all of them. Peptron Oatmeal's 3, Peptron Milano is 2, Oreo's 2, Nantucket Sausalito, you know those big, 1 cookie. 1 cookie, people, that's all you get. Then you're supposed to put the bag away because your serving is done. But there's hope. Girl Scouts of America Thin Mint Cookies. Serving size, 7 cookies. Oh yeah. That's because the Girl Scouts have done their research. So the Girl Scouts know you eat those things in increments of 7. It's 7, it's 14, or screw it, it's the box. Those are the rules. Yeah. There's so many weird things like that now. Like, I'm obsessed with these commercials that they have on TV where they're advertising pharmaceutical products. Do you know those ones? They're advertising medicine. Half the time, you have no idea what the medicine is even for, right? It's just people like running through fields of daisies and then a big basket of puppies. And at the end they go, call your doctor. And I think, I'm going to because I want a pony. Here's the big question though. How come everybody has herpes? Why do they all whitewater raft and rock climb? Seriously, I meet some dude who's like, I enjoy rafting and rock climbing. I'm like, move it along, dirty dick. Don't be coming around my door. I watch TV. I know. Very medically minded. Practically a doctor. Yeah. The weirdest one of those commercials is the one for social anxiety disorder with the heads that move in and out. Where they're like, are you afraid to go outside? Are you afraid of your friends and your family? If so, you may be suffering from social anxiety disorder. And I'm sorry, if you're seeing stuff like that, you are. Take Paxil. It'll change your life. You'll want to go out. You want to be with your friends and your family. You want to rejoin society. Side effects may include diarrhea, bad breath, nausea, vomiting, back acne, foot odor. Well, okay, why would you want to go out? You're out, and your friends are like, oh my God, go back in. Even all the diet products on the market now for women, Lean Cuisine, Healthy Choice, those Wow potato chips, all contain the same ingredients that cause what? This is right on the package. I am now quoting, anal leakage. On a package of food. Can we agree as a group? Hey, that's friggin' disgusting. But are we buying them? Sure. Are we eating them? Oh yeah, we're just sucking them down, aren't we? Why? Because we want to be skinny, so we get asked out on all those dates. Then you're on those dates and one giggle and that's the ball game. Your date's like, taking you home because you're leaking. That's why they're called wow potato chips, because Jade's like, wow, this is really frigging awkward. I don't know what to do with you. Do I stop for duct tape? What am I supposed to do here? And I am at that age right now where all my friends are getting married, and I'm just getting drunk. It's good. I went to a bachelorette party recently. I didn't even know the bride who's getting married. I knew the groom. But I figure I'll go anyway. A couple of brewskis with the girls, kicking back. It'll be great, right? No. I get there, and it's like, Kappa, Kappa, Zeta, Alpha, Pi. Ah! Lots of teeny tiny girls, lots of straight shiny hair, drinking oh such pretty pink drinks. Like Metropolitan, Cosmopolitan, Bay Breeze, Sea Breeze, Watermelon Freeze. Basically, if it's pink, we are gonna drink it, yeah! I would like a Jack Daniels straight up. Yeah, thank you. I am coming from work. Everyone else seems to be coming from getting their done. So I move off to the side because they're lining up to do the electric slide because it's electric. And I'm starting to stress out over what I'm going to wear to this whole big wedding extravaganza. And I figure I'll go right to the top. I'll go to the maid of honor. So I turn to her and I say, so the wedding, is it dressy? And she says, well, it's not like dressy, but it's dressy. Thank you, Brittany. That is so helpful. Women do this all the time. We all do it. We like the double word thing. We're like, I don't like him, but I like him. Oh my God, I didn't kiss him, but I kissed him. So when she turned to me and she said, hey, wait a minute. If you don't know the bride, that must mean that you know the groom. I said, well, I don't just know him. I know him. You guys had a lot of fun. Thank you